All right, here we are. What's up, guys? Happy Thursday. OP14 is finally here. New OP14 English is finally here. I'm going to say that in the title, actually. Let's see. Hot binder break. Binder break seems to be popular. Let's see. New jumbo pack break. Well, I shouldn't just say binder break, jumbo pack break. I mean, that's what we said in the last stream, isn't it? So what else is interesting going on over here? Bitcoin crashes. Pokemon to the moon. Really, it's all collectibles, not just Pokemon. Okay, we're going to hit save on that. Retail investors, why should they buy Bitcoin when Pokemon is doing so well? So, One Piece. Here we are, OP14 English coming soon. It says $18. Let me see if that's still true. Give me a second here. Might have changed by now. One Piece, OP14 case. Bye, question mark? Dude, I'm enjoying collectibles a lot these days. Let's see. All right, so I have one. All right, very good. Looks like a stable price. Divided by what? 288 packs? Is that right? It looks like it's going to be cheaper than it currently is. All right. Is that correct? All right, we're lowering the price. Assuming I didn't make a mistake here. Yeah? We're lowering the price, it looks like, guys. Divided by 288. Yep, we're lowering the price. So the price of OP14 comes down to $15 a pack. Very nice. And remember, there's 24 packs in a box. What does that make the box price? I don't remember. Who cares? Let's go to the website and create a listing for it. First of all, let's make sure that a listing wasn't already created. All right, we had a big Diane Bailey order and a big Sarah Dusenberry order. Those got to be served. I think we're doing the Diane Bailey one in the nighttime. I'm sorry, the Sarah Dusenberry one in the nighttime. I don't know about Diane Bailey. It's just as soon as she's here, I suppose. So we're going to add English, One Piece, One Piece, OP14. Well, hold on. Wait a second. That says Royal Blood. Is that the one I was looking? Oh, this one doesn't say Royal Blood. I'm confused now. I'm confused. That says Royal Blood, but the box says Azure Seas 7. Does my box say Azure Seas 7? All right, hold on. My box says Royal Blood, and the one I was basing it off of says Azure Seas 7. Now I'm very confused. We're looking for Royal Bloodline. Let me type in. That's OP10. What? We got a case of OP10. What the hell? That's not OP14. All right, give me a second here. My God, dude. Something has gone completely wrong. So we'll just say new OP10. That's all right. OP10's a good one. It's got Luffy in it. Let's say fresh OP10 for the title. We'll say fresh OP10 English. You know, we didn't have this on the menu anyways. So this is perfectly fine. We just have to get the correct price for it. What the hell? We're still waiting on OP14 then. OP10. Did I hit save on that? Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I hit... Okay. Wow, that's terrible, man. Yeah, I don't know why I have OP10 in front of me. Did they ship me the right box? So I either bought the wrong box or they shipped me the wrong one. Let me just see real fast. Okay, I might have bought the wrong one. I did. I bought the wrong one. All right. What the hell? How did that even happen? Let's see what a Royal Blood case is going for anyways. So we're going to be fine, I'm sure. Let's see. Royal Blood. Here's one in Germany. Here's one in the United States. All right. Perfect. Oh, okay. We have a stable price for this one, too. So this shall be divided by 288. It's really pretty affordable. It's $13. So we have OP10 on the menu now. That's the nice thing. So we're still waiting on OP14, though. We're going to type in right here, English OP10. And it shall be $13 a pack, everybody. It's a pretty good price, actually. I like that. I don't think we're getting English PRB1 back for now. English OP9 could come back. I'll take it off the menu for now. Same with the English OP5. That could come back. I'm going to hit save on this. OP14 shall say coming soon still. That's crazy. All right, so I thought I'd purchased a case of it, but I'd purchased a case of Royal Blood. My God. Royal Blood, everybody. OP13 or OP10 is available now. We'll say Royal. That's crazy. I must have just clicked on the wrong one, hit purchase. This is why the pricing is so tricky, because when I'm live, I don't do as good of a job because I'm in the middle of talking. I'm very distracted. But let's head over to the website. Let's get it added up onto the website. It's really not a bad situation that we're in here because we're going to say, oops, One Piece OP10 Royal Blood English. All right. Oops. 1 pack of English Royal Blood OP14 One Piece. Okay, we're going to hit save on that. The regular price shall be $13. 1 piece OP14 Royal Blood. Okay. My bad, guys. Hey, maybe we pull a manga out of it anyways. But that also means we're still waiting on the correct English OP14. My God. I contacted the guy today, actually, because as far as I know, it's still not shipped. But he said he was definitely going to ship it out. Maybe I should just get my money back at this point. All right. Very good. That is done. Items received at the PSA vault. Listing sold. I sold a PSA 9 Princess Bubblegum card for $25. So that's cool. That's neat. All right, let me delete this. Let me delete these. Says I have an item returning from the vault. Let's see what that was. Gold Star Torchic. Ooh. Gold Star Torchic PSA 3, though. Why was I having that return? Am I going to have that cross-graded? All right. So that's all done. The website should be updated. Let me test it out. OP10. There it is. One Piece OP10 Royal Blood English. Cool. And now, let's go ahead and finish setting up this stream, shall we? We're going to head over here to our Discord server. Looks like nobody's pinged yet. At here, we're live for Thursday morning. Okay. Perfect. So now I've pinged the Discord server, and let's go ahead and pin the website as well. That's part of our job. All right. I'm going to delete this older stream and open this one. What's up, guys? Did Ancient Origins go off? It did. It did. It went off, and we opened it already. Pop that over there, and we'll pin it. Will scalpers hit Union Arena? Never. Do you do Gundam cards? We have. They weren't super popular, but we've done them. All right, now let's just turn on the iPad, get the iPad running. That's the last step, and then I can play with you guys. So we do a little pre-stream setup here. I like to do it while we're live so that we can talk while I'm working. Excuse me. All right. A little cough there. Let's see. Where are we? Let me hit refresh on this. All right. Ancient Origins went off 2 days ago. Aha, let me have a sip here. And let me remove these. Royal Blood. Now that has that has the manga Luffy in it, where he's got like the big black arms because he has like the special jelly effect or whatever it was, right? Got to clear my throat here. The heck? Click on this. Excuse me. There we go. I think we got the comments. All right. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Hello, sir. Here for the free giveaway. What? Hold on. Give me a second. All right. So, here we are. Ooh, Dark Marowak. It's time to get these rotated off the table, by the way. Time to get these rotated off. We've had these rotating for a little while. Let's get one of these boxes open real fast. We're officially here. The stream's good to go. New product on the item, or new product on the item. New product on the menu, OP10 English. Should we host an English 10 box break where you get to take home a whole box? Maybe not so early. We're too early in the case for that. We'll do that later. All right, ooh. Ooh la la. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. Looks nice, doesn't it? All right. OP10 is law manga. There is Gear 4 Luffy card, though, but now manga. You know, I'm going to look at it. I want to see what it is. OP10. It was actually at a pretty decent price, man. Kind of surprises me considering how expensive OP13 goes for. Maybe OP13 is just insane, right? You know, with the red manga Luffy. Maybe it's just the set, the manga to collect. Manga. So you say it's Trafalgar Law, huh? Is that right? Yeah, I'm seeing some Trafalgars. Let's see what OP10 Luffy might be. Luffy. OP11. I see some promos. Okay, so it's a Trafalgar Law set. Very cool, man. Good catch. Let's see. Still lots of cool artworks in here. I can see it from here. Is this right? Is that from OP10? So it looks like you can pull a card that looks like this out of here. Is that right? OP10. And he's selling for like 500, I guess, huh? Wow. That's nuts, dude. That's not even a manga. That's just a regular card art. Am I seeing that right? Alt-art, Monkey D. Luffy, PSA 10. Crazy. It's good money. All right. I'm here for the free giveaway. Diane Bailey's here. Hey, what's up, Diane? If you're here already, we got to start with you. 2 boxes of the Korean Mega Dream. Let's go grab those. All right. I got to go actually grab them. Oh, yeah. We also have Ascended Heroes, guys, still in stock. Those are $19 per pack. All right. Before we begin this, move this out of the way, I want to add some cards to the binder break real fast. So, I've got these two. This is 2021 McDonald's Lytton, it looks like. Some kind of promo. And then here's the Dene. Very nice. That looks to be like it's from Unified Minds. That's good. Look at that. Cool. Okay, I've got a filler card. Here's some XY Era Bulk. We got Ponyta. This is from XY Evolutions. I sold one of these Luffy alts as a tag for 100 pain. Oh, man. If only it had gone to PSA, PSA would have taken an extra couple months to finish it, stopping you from being able to sell your own card. So here is a lovely Poker Boo. It's very adorable. Here's a Karuta start card. So it's kind of an odd one. This one's really cool. Look at this. So this is a vintage Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is real hot right now. This is Cardos Dragon Ball, and it's 100% fresh from the box. You can't find that very easily. And here is a first edition Squirtle for the Pokemon lovers. So there we go. We got a nice little chunk here of interesting things. Just a mix, mostly Pokemon. And this shall go into the binder break. So binder break, a little fatter today. Very good. What does this look like now? So that's how it works. We just keep adding to it until you want to join. Passimian. I think that if I sold these one at a time, I would definitely make more money than 160 on them. Because some of these are worth just straight up like 10 bucks, maybe 20 bucks. I don't know. I don't really research any of them. But I know this can't be correct sometimes. Sometimes it feels like it gets so full. Look at these. These are nice. First edition Squirtle, not bad. That's vintage. Again, I think we were selling these for $8 per spin like 2 years ago, and they were selling out. So the vintage Dragon Ball, pretty cool. You can send that straight off to PSA if you wish. I could too. I just don't feel like it. You'll notice I have not been grading those. All right. Why? Because I'm not a Dragon Ball guy. All right. Ooh, Diane. Funnily enough, I did send one to PSA, but that's for the collection. Oh, gotta keep that one, man. Here we go. You ready? All right. So, you sold one of the Luffy alts as a tag 10 for 100. Man, now he's going for 500. That's nuts. It's crazy what the sets are doing, but hey, at least the OP10 is still at a pretty moderate price. That's nice. 13 seems a lot more sane compared to 38. We got some really nice OP13 raring to go. Let me show you. I don't know if you were here yesterday, but we got that fresh case open. Look at that, guys. That fresh case is open. It's ready. It's ready for some big hits to be pulled. There you go. Last sold on the Luffy now is $32,000. I've not looked into repricing the OP13. I don't even want to know. Maybe it goes higher. I don't know. I guess in theory it goes higher. OP10 is cheeks compared to those sets. Well, I don't. We just showed off a Luffy alt art that went for 500, or that is going for 500. There it is. It's like Pokemon Steam Siege. If I put it on the table in front of you right now, would you not be tempted to open some? Like, yeah, it's Steam Siege. It's not the same as Mega Dream or something, but you still want to open it, don't you? There you go. Just a matter of the price being correct, you know? So we got a nice low price on it. Let's go ahead and snip these up. All right, here goes. Snipping this. Snipping this. Doopy 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 doopy. Snipping this. Ooh. There's only one card I want from OP10. Sometimes people just open it for fun, man. It's not like rocket science always. I'm looking at the Bitcoin guys, you know, they got like their charts open. They're like, okay, I think that there's support forming for the bottom. You know, it's not always like that. When it comes to opening cards, sometimes you're just looking to have some fun. A little overthinking, you know. Here's Tapu Koko. Consequently, I sold out of Steam Siege. I sold out. One of the worst Pokemon sets, and I sold out of it. And that's just because, you know, people just open something because they're having some fun. That's all there is. Plus, when the price is really low like that, you get to have more fun, you know? So people are price sensitive. A set that maybe doesn't have the best pulls in it, but that has a more enjoyable price, it'll still sell. Your price on the set is cheaper than everyone else selling them, 45 plus. Oh, you're talking about for OP13. You're saying everyone else is selling at 45? Damn, really? Has it really jumped that much? I mean, oh man. I didn't want to look. You're telling me what I don't want to know. I didn't want to look because I didn't want to change the price, but now I feel like obligated to change it. Here's Outlaw Run. I have the Sanji SP at BGS, so I probably won't see that back until summer. Here we are. Oh. And here's Mewtwo. Okay, box number 1's a little stinky. That's all right. We can deal with some stinky. We got another box for you, though, Miss Diane. The Sanji SP. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Beckett, but they take forever. But they're under new management. They might not be that way forever. They might hire a whole bunch of people at Beckett and really improve. So we're kind of lucky in a certain way that PSA took over because it's a good brand. And PSA runs their own brand very well. OP10 is priced to rip. I thought it went up just like every other one. Yeah, like I said, so like you could have a set like Steam Siege that everyone objectively thinks is the worst Pokemon set, and then the price still goes up on it, and people still open it, and it sells out. And what's going on there is usually the price is a lot lower for Steam Siege than it is for something like Ancient Origins. Ancient Origins got like the top price because everybody wants it. Well, the funny part is, sometimes it's more fun to open Steam Siege. It's sort of like a lower wager, and you're just enjoying yourself. There we go. Ooh. So when's that Super Bowl, by the way, guys? I don't follow that very closely. When's the Super Bowl go off? There we go. PC dropped more Surging Sparks booster boxes. Sold out, though. Wow. Here's Obstagoon. People are nuts right now with these cards. I can't wait for it to return to normal a little bit. What do you guys think? You think it'll go back to normal? It was pretty normal between the years 2023 and 2024. Wouldn't you guys agree? The Pokemon hobby was very normal. I could go get a box of this, box of that. It wasn't a challenge. Though people were complaining they didn't like the sets. I remember that. Maybe it wasn't normal. Maybe it was just disappointment in the card design. This Sunday? Damn, that's really close. Here we are. I'm going to Gundam. I've had it. You're going to Gundam. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Mr. Woodward? Let's trade. Yeah, let's trade. I agree, man. What would you like to trade? Product was actually on the shelves then. Yeah. Okay, and oh, Ryuno Glide. Last pack. What do we have in the last pack? All right, the last pack shall be Heliolisk. There we go. So this time, not a shocking flip. Not a shocking super stab when it comes to the hits. Pikachu from Ascendant Heroes. We do have Ascendant Heroes right now at $19 a pack. It's a pricey little set right now, especially because Pokemon hasn't fully released it. But I don't even know if it'll get cheap when they do fully release it, because we don't know how crazy people are going to go over that. Okay, so it looks like we got the Comm Tower and the Countermeasure, whatever that was called. I don't know what that's called. Wow, even your ARs weren't that nice to you. You didn't pull any of the super popular ARs in here. Diane, I think that was a cold round. All right, there's only one way to solve this, Diane, by getting you a bunch more boxes. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. If you're just joining, we just added a couple nice new cards to the binder break, so that is now set up. We just added OP10 English to the menu. It's a fresh case. Nothing has come out of it. All right, there we go. Good. Next, we've got Javier Arroyo, 1 Naruto, one of the new Topps Narutos, 1 Live Custom, and 2 Mega Dream. All right, 2 Mega Dream. Aha. We've been adding stuff to our menu recently, and one of the big things we added was this guy. It's a premium pack. There's only 5 packs per box. This is Topps Naruto from 2005, and it's super cool. All right, so Topps Naruto, 2 Mega Dream, 1 Live Custom. Let's get that Live Custom now. I'll trade you Pikachu for whatever you got. What? You got Pikachu? Pika! All right, well, I got to get you something good for that. How about 1 Gold Star Gyarados? We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I feel like Ascended Heroes is a good set to collect the hollows from. Ooh, it's a cold one. You do get a cute Oshawott. You want to keep that? It's pretty cute. All right. You know, I should work really hard and make these filler cards really nice. The problem is you would need an enormous amount of decent cards to get. Are they from a hobby box or a blaster box? I don't know if they sold it any other way. I think they only sold them in 1 set. So this is, I guess this is a hobby box. I just assume. Okay, you ready? Yeah, they didn't have 2 products for it. Let's start with the Mega Dream. Kate has scored me. Sounds good, man. All right, we got the little balloon guy. Here's all right, Quaza with his little gummies. Oh, Mega Dream Gengar popping out. Void Gale. All right, there we go. So, and over here, here's the Topps. You ready for the Topps, everybody? So you get all the cards in the Topps pack, and it's a premium set, and it's very cool. Well, I kind of like these. I wish I could get a whole ton of these together. I like how large the holder is. Huh. Maybe I should save those. All right, so we've got Shadow in Darkness. Okay, what's his name? Kabuto or something? What was this guy's name? Yeah, his right-hand man, Kabuto. It's funny. All right, and here's Return of the Morning Mist. Here's the Ninetales. All right. Doesn't quite look like the Pokemon version. The Assassin of the Mist. You're looking for a numbered card, by the way. Hashirama Senju. Konohamaru Sarutobi. Iruka Umino. And Naruto Uzumaki. I bet that's the most popular one in your pack here. But you got kind of a cold pack. Notably, there were no holographic numbered cards. Okay, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for numbered cards. You're looking for specialty cards. This was more like a standard pack. All right, better luck on your next try. Let's go grab this. Dooba-dooba-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Naruto. Yeah, where's my Naruto? There we go. You don't even know the names. Yeah, I didn't really watch it. My wife said she's like a rabid fan of Naruto. She's like, I love Naruto. You got to watch Naruto. She did make me watch like 3 seasons, I think, and it's foggy. I can't remember it all. I'm going to be the 5th Hokage. Believe it. Sasuke. Something like that, right? Sasuke, why was he such a little bitch? That guy was like sad all the time. I want to be so powerful, bro. And then he's like an older brother with an eyeball who killed his whole family or something like that. It's like, all right, calm your tits, bro. Why are you killing your whole family? You don't need to do that. Yeah. You know, it's just sort of like, there was the booby teacher girl. There was the guy who liked girls too much. That was the other sensei or something. I don't remember. There was the Obi-Wan Kenobi character who was watching and teaching them how to be ninjas. Wood ninja jutsu. I'm going to use my fire jutsu. There's a lot of that going on. What's more valuable, Gold Star Gyarados or Pikachu? Probably the Pikachu, I'd say. She failed by not sitting you down and having you watch past the kid era. Yeah, you could be right. Maybe I should watch the rest of it. Sasuke! Oh my god, somebody slapped this girl. Here's Ivan Rodriguez, the last 4 packs of the Old McDonald's. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Here it is. All right. Are we keeping them sealed? Are we opening these? I can't remember. Are we snipping these open or are we keeping them sealed? Gorsh. What's up, Topps Opening King? Any luck with God Pack pulls? There are God Packs and Pokemon Ascended Heroes. Not in the last, week. I don't remember the last time we pulled a God Pack, but we haven't opened that much Ascended Heroes yet. Start again from the tune-in exams. Oh, I'm starting. Sealed. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't start snipping them the moment the payment came in. All right, Mr. Ivan, let's see. Where did we last put your bag?
I'm going to be the 5th Hokage.
Here we are. Ooh.
I'm going to use my Sharingan. Woodjutsu.
Whoa. There's a lot of hand motions and all that. Woo, woo, woo. What are you guys, a bunch of nerds? Not me. I just opened My Little is it called My Little Pony? I just opened My Little Pony and Pokemon. I'm cool. All right, so we'll delete these. Not like these nerds. Let's see, we're jumping over here to orders. You opened my Japanese All-Star God Pack. Nice, dude. Yeah, we've opened a lot of God Packs over time. It's pretty cool when we grab one. You mean the 2019 All-Stars? Man, those are so expensive now, I've heard. Sharingan Killer, they call me Naruto, mister. What? All right.
Sorry, kid. I was only using 10% of my real power. You haven't even seen my final form.
All right. So we got, it looks like we got nothing. Looks like the queues are empty now. The queues are caught up. We're 32 minutes in. There's nobody in the queue. That gives me a chance to work on something. I say we get the next jumbo pack started because we have not done that yet. There we go. Now, here's a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. That's the last one, I think. Here's a Freerin pack. Those are kind of pricey now. Here is a Fusion Art. Here's 2 packs of Kuchi number 8. We'll put those in real cheap. Real cheap. So Kuchi number 8 is gone finally. What do we have here? We've got a Naruto pack right here. Here's one of these. Fruitiger Sai, so close, man. Just 3 packs left. My God. Oh, there's a Fruitiger Sai promo. So this round's having a promo. What is this? Just trash? That's just trash. Here's a My Little Pony and a Resurgence of Power. All right, so look what we got started here, guys. Some stuff. I don't think we should do 2 packs. It goes against the spirit to do 2 packs. We got to do 1 pack of this. Kuchi number 8, 1 pack. All right. It goes against the spirit, you know? The spirit of the idea. Not truly a dessert platter, or a random demo platter if there's, you know, multiples of the same pack. So there's a little round of booster packs that have just been sitting up here on the table waiting to be taken away. Let's get some more stuff, shall we? Shall we? I thought I had like a round of packs laying around somewhere. Where did that head off to? Is this it? All right, so what is this? There's a Prismatic, Destined Rival, Phantasmal. Oh, this used to be $32. Wow. Toss that. Oops. Toss this back here. Good. Here's a Dragon Ball back when it was 12. That used to be 6.5. That's still 4, I think. I'll place that there. That's cool. So that's good. That's taken care of. So what that was a packet that showed off what we had for sale at the time. We can't put the new Topps pack in there. It's too expensive. The new Topps pack is way too expensive. We can put Sneaker Bunko in there. Sneaker Bunko. We've got enormous amounts of Sneaker Bunko. We should put one of these popular Mega Korean packs in. Let's get one of these in there. We got to get some of the popular ones in, right? I like having one of these. I like having one of these. So I feel like you got to have these. They're very good for what you're getting. Now, what are we missing? We got a Phantasmal Flames, didn't we? Okay. We could put one of the new packs of Ascended Heroes in. I'm a little worried we're topping out already at 160 though. Because one of these other packs was pricey, wasn't it? It was a Naruto pack. Got a couple expensive packs in here, I think. So we got the Ascended Heroes in there. That's got to be in there. Maybe a Fortnite? Fortnite's kind of fun. Let's see. I mean, you could pull a holographic Fortnite. Let's get it in there. Oh, one of these. Of course. We always get one of these. All right, a little Lost Origin pack. Definitely a Union Arena. There's always got to be one Union Arena in the break. Okay. Am I missing anything? Let's count it up. Let's see where we're at. Hunter x Hunter fell off for so long, it died down. Now the Dark Continent arc is all right, but it doesn't beat OP. What? Hunter x Hunter better than OP? Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is totally better, bro. All right, you ready? So 3, 2, 2, 7.5. Which is like 6, 4. This is 7.5 now. This is like 6. That's like 18, isn't it? Now it is. It used to be 12. That's 11. That's 11. We'll put this down for 3. This is 6. This is 15. Pretty good size. It's going to be 5. That's for free. This is going to be for 5. Naruto. Supposed to be 40. Let's do 30. So that's on sale. Kuchi number 8 is going to be $3. It's on sale. This is $2. This is what? $16? I actually don't remember. So the Freerin, Mr. Jeffy Weffy, he found us a proper price on this Freerin. Here it is. It's $18 for Freerin, if you can believe that. Plus this, which was kind of expensive. That was like $8 or something. This My Little Pony is actually pretty expensive. I'm going to set down for $6 though, just to get rid of it. And this should be about $5. So we're at $203. All right, we got a problem. We got too much in here. This is too much. We need to lower this by about $40. 40. Well, I'm taking the My Little Pony out. Let's take that out. Let's take out the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity. 40, huh? Taking out the Dragon Ball. All right. Is that right? What cost all that heat? It's probably the extra Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack that cost all the heat, isn't it? Yeah, this guy was 30. All right. But Ascended Heroes is staying in. Ascended Hero stays in. All right. Cool. We'll save this for the next round. Some premium packs in this one, huh? Maybe throw in a fossil pack. Shush, mister. I remember when you had a case of Freerin and we were getting rid of them. Yeah, we were getting rid of them, I think. Was I? Mr. Fortnite Series 2 and 3 on fire. Price went up with all... will you be getting some? Well, we have sold Fortnite 2 and 3 before. They didn't do terribly. I mean, they sold through, obviously. Or else we wouldn't be able to talk about how we used to have them. We'd talk about how we still have them. That's a good question. I'd definitely consider it. How's the Fortnite game doing right now? All right, let's toss this to the side. We will settle for fire red, leaf green. Oh, yeah, okay, just a little fire red, leaf green booster, huh? So there we go. The jumbo pack break is up. It's running again. Now, we have an order over here from Javier Arroyo, who says 3 of the Ascended Heroes. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right. 1, 2, 3. Da-da-da. It's asked right now, Simpsons was fun, but the rest have been going downhill. Have you ever seen a Zukon pack from the 2000s? Zukon, that sounds familiar. What does that refer to? What brand is that? Zukon. Fortnite is second worldwide right now. All right. Let's snip this. No more Fortnite. Little snip. And a little snip. And a little snip. There we go.
There we go.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bitcoin, it crashed. What do you guys think caused it to crash? I have theories. The new Federal Reserve is going to lower interest rates, which is going to make the stock market more promising. And it turns out precious metals are doing very well. So those two things, I think, are changing the perception on the value of crypto. Staraptor, also, collectibles are doing well too. Just to add to it, collectibles are on fire. Javier. I like this. Larry Staraptor. I've never seen that before. So that must be only in Ascended Heroes, not in Mega Dream. Okay. If you guys are waiting for these booster packs to drop, I'm not seeing a reason to drop them. So unless the product comes out much cheaper, because there's already pre-order prices on the ETBs. And so Ascended Heroes is going to be sitting at 19 for a while, it looks like. Just letting you know that. All right, what's next? Here's refresh. An order from nobody. Let's go ahead and get back to rotating slabs. Ooh. All right, so we have this Poopachu slab. Ooh, we could put a Pikachu back up into the well, first of all, what are these selling for now? Give me a second. This should say BGS 9.5. McDonald's. Pikachu. Oh, that's the highest price. We want the lowest price. Happy Thursday. Zukons were from 2003 to 2007. Yeah, but what is Zukon? What actually is that? What brand is that? Oh, Pokemon Zukons. That's what you're talking about. Oh, it took me a while. I knew the name. I don't have any booster packs or anything like that of Zukons. I don't even know where they come from. But I do own 2 Zukons. I own a Lugia and a Rayquaza. Just to mess around with them. So it looks like this card is correct at $45. That's the cheapest buy it now on this. Let's toss them up into a Poke Shuffle. It's a question. Those weird card-ass looking things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Yeah, it's 9. There we go. Pika, 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 pika. So this shall say number 020, Pika, BGS. I'll just say B9. That looks like BG. B9. Oh, it should be B9.5. I'm going to screw myself up here. There it goes. Okay. I have a Zukon Rayquaza and a Zukon Lugia. You want to see my Lugia? Tell me if you want to see my Lugia. I'll show you. But only if you go, please. Only then. Okay, we have a Shahir order. He says he'll try 3 of the Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes. Good luck, man. All right. Boop, boop, booby, boopity boo. Doop, doop, doobie, scoobity buns. Skibby dee doppity papa doo. Listen to that steel drum in that song. Yesterday was busy, man. Yesterday was a Wednesday. Not traditionally a very busy day, by the way. Usually Thursday, Friday, Saturday are busy. It was so busy yesterday. We got like basically, ooh, I've never seen that Meryl before. Okay, another exclusive card for this set. Now, this is probably some of the stuff that was in the 100 start deck. Remember we sold those, the 100 start deck, and nobody pulled anything, and it was really tragic? I bet you this stuff right here is what you pull out of there. So those 100 start decks, I did not like them. I don't think that the 100 start decks gave you guys enough value for your money, so I didn't like it. But we sold through, and we pulled a couple exclusive ARs. But there's a broad variety of exclusive ARs, and they're showing up in Ascended Heroes, but they were from the 100 start deck. So that might have been a 100 start deck Meryl. Reggie Rock, and we just never saw it. So there you go. 100 start decks are so hard. Yeah, it was terrible, man. I was watching it go by, and I was like, bro, people need to pull something. You can't just be tossing out 50 bucks and not get anything. It's like even these will give you some hollows. Like, here's a cute little snom, maybe. Togekiss. Togekiss is a reprint, right? I think Togekiss was in a different set. There it goes. Look at that guy. Mimikyu. He's a PSA 9, a Mimikyu. Look at that Mimikyu. Delta species, huh? Well, he can just go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yes, that's correct. That's a cool one. I like this Mimikyu. He should go up in here. Up in here. Sword and Shield. 136. Mimikyu. T9. I hate morning for real. I'm awake finally. There we go. I got bad sleep last night too. I fell asleep on the couch. Oops. And the cat was sleeping on me, but she was like suffocating me. So I woke up, I'm like, and then I climb into bed and I can't go to bed. I'm like wide awake. Terrible. Here's a little gym challenge break if you want a gym break. For those who enjoy flipping a coin. It's basically just a cute little Pikachu. There's not much to it. It's uncomplicated. All right, what we got here? We've got this Toxtricity, huh? Ooh, for 125, Toxtricity. Let's see. Toxtricity, 196. Boom, boom. Ba-dooby-dooby-doo-doo-doo. Well, he looks like he's way cheaper. He's $75. So I don't know how he came up with 125, but according to this, he's 75. So his price has come down. Weird. There must have been like one for sale. Who knows how long ago we priced this too. So little dot. Wait, what's going on here? Okay, yeah, okay. That's fine. Dark Vertital. Where did these come from? Where did I just pull these from? Toxtricity, Dark War Turtle, Tyranitar. Yeah, where did these come from? Weird. So strange. I don't remember where these are coming from. Oh, so this is a Cardconomist 10 Dark War Turtle. Looks like it was encapsulated by me. John never touched this. This was not encapsulated by John. All right, let's see. Dark War Turtle first. So the cheapest Dark War Turtle first edition was oh my god, it's $400. Oh, it's from Canada. So it's more like $450. So the cheapest War Turtle 10 on eBay is about $450. And then after that, it shoots up to $600. So this is almost half the price of $600. I'm going to leave it. I think that's probably correct. We're not going to change that. Be an interesting card to host a break on. Tyranitar, huh? Look at that. Oh, it's one of those prismatic stamps. Cool. Jesus is so it's so pricey. Set an order on the website. Nice. All right, let's take a look at this guy. So we're going to say Tyranitar 064. Doopy-doo. His price has not changed. Actually, he looks a little more expensive. So he's about 75 now. So that's updated. Tepig. This is a Master Ball Tepig. Probably should have sent this to eBay already. PSA 10 Tepig Master Ball. None for sale. Is that right? Oh, I spelled it wrong. I spelled Tepig. T-Pig. All right, let's try that again. So here he is. Master Ball Tepig. There is one for sale for 136, but then there's another one for sale for 50 bucks. Is that, oh, that's not, so wait a second, what is this? This is in English. Well, the English one seems to be very cheap. You got an English 10 for 50 bucks. When you jump over here to the Japanese one, it's $137. Let me check sold maybe. Usually the English one's more expensive, not cheaper. All right, well, I'm going to lower the price then. I'm not going to raise it. So if the English one is 50, we'll make ours 50. All right, there we have it. The 2 dots just signify that the price has been updated from a certain time period. I wonder why he didn't keep it. I mean, a Tyranitar with a stamp. Oh, yeah, he's cool and all, but I've got more of them. That's why. So I sell Tyranitars, too. I don't just buy them. All right, cool. Let's head over to the website. Free Palestine, free. Here's Alexandra Noor. Miss Alexandra, can I get the consignment slab? First Affection. It's a Nikkei card, PSA 10. All right, so another consignment card sells today, guys. I can get your stuff sold for you if you guys want me to sell your cards for me or for you. Just let me know. Pretty neat. So, what's the name of the consignment slab? Is, you said it, First Affection. Oh no. Now we got to try and read the titles. Embarrassing appearance. Uh-huh. What does it look like? Are they like kissing or something? Oh, I found it. I found it. Let me zoom in. It's a Nikkei card. First Affection. First Affection sold. Let's go find it. She's cuddling a little teddy bear. Very affectionate. Makes me sick. No, I'm just kidding. There we are. Let's see. Oh, ooh. That's a triple R full art, meaning it's got texturing. Very nice. That's a John Lucas card. You watching, Mr. John Lucas? I don't know if John's here. There we are. So we're going to have to start putting the bounty in this in a new location because that box is full. Do you sell slabs on your website? I do not, but I'm thinking about it. We sell slabs in our Discord server, huge amounts of them. So we get them, every single slab that filters through the table gets a picture and placed onto our Discord server. You can shop all of the slabs very rapidly over there. Just scan this QR code to get in. And once you click on those slab channels, you can scroll through all the pictures. It's all fresh. All fresh, all recently priced. It's very rapid the way we price these. Very, very rapid. All right, now, this is going to, not Jimmy Torres, to John Lucas. We've been working with Jimmy Torres, but we're working with John Lucas on this one. So let me grab John Lucas. Tammy Lowe. Where's John Lucas? Okay, give me a second. He might be over here, actually. Oh, he's right here. Silly me. He had recently sold. So look, we had sold up to $369 for him. And then he spent like $200 of that. And now he's back up to $280 already. How crazy is that? Not bad. Okay. It's going to be $375 now. So he is up to $375. I don't know if he's watching, but that's pretty nice. Pop this back into here. Ooh. And it's nice for you guys, too, because you guys get a broader variety of slabs to shop for. It says Discord invite link is invalid. Really? Let me try it. Give me a second here. I'll test it out, okay? Thanks for reporting that. Let's see. Scanning it right now. Took me right into Discord. Try again. It worked for me. It instantly worked for me. You are already a member of Cardconomist. Go to server. Can anyone else report that this is not working? Can you tell me what I pulled out of this box? Let's see. I didn't even notice it's the textured version. Nice. It's like a bonus when you realize that. So we ran out of space for these two items in the K box. I used to store them in the K box, which was generally pretty empty. Where can I put these? Well, we used to store them here. Let's put them here. Let's move this crap out of the way, because now I've been putting this crap here. This doesn't need to be here. All right. And set that there. All right, very nice. Whew. Which Pokemon is best for cuddling? That's a great question. Probably Lopunny. Now, what do we got? We got too many slabs up here, don't we? We got too many slabs. So here's Palafin. Here's the Heartbreak slab, the Heartbreak. Rare Kitty. All right, wait a second. We just need something. We need something up here. Here's Iona. Here's Lucario. Good. He's been repriced. What about this? Has this been repriced? Haunter. Oh, he goes into the special expensive slabs channel. So we have a channel just for expensive slabs. Somebody mentioned that they can't get into the Discord server because it's an expired link. Still didn't work. Hey, can someone test the Discord link for me? Who wants to test this? You'll have to scan this with your phone. It's a QR code. Test it out. Tell me if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, we'll have to issue a new one. What would it have been attached to that got deleted? It would have had to have gotten deleted. We got a moderator in here who can test it? All right, let me jump over to the Pricey Slabs channel. Yay, Pricey Slabs. I'm going to take a big picture of this beautiful Haunter. Okay, very pretty card. All right. They might be banned. Have you been banned? Surely not. Not you. You're like an angel. Here's Qui-Gon Jinn. Here's gifts from the elves. Aw. This is ready for a photo now. Worked for me. Weird. Did you get banned? Extinct Lager. Let's see. All right, so let me take a picture. Hey, that actually makes a very good point, though. People who are not allowed to use Discord would benefit from the slabs being on the website. That alone is a good reason to put them on the website. Too much dust in here. I sneezed way too much. I'm so tired of sneezing. Oh my God, dude. How many freaking times am I going to sneeze in this goddamn room, dude? All right, this goes in the box number 1. Too much sneezing. I got to learn how to do that unacceptable from Adventure Time. The unacceptable. Here's gifts from the elves. How does that guy do that? He just gets his voice really high up there, like a shriek. Q goes in here. Q like QAnon. All right, we got that rotation started. Man, look at this. Poor Magneton. Sorry, Magneton. I don't want to play with you anymore. Here's Eradicate. He's been repriced. Here's Mew. Oh, yeah. Here's Simba. Mufasa. He's been priced recently, so his price is ready to go. And here's Into a Hobbit's Hands. Then you have DNA from Mr. Sneeze like that into my bag. Let me refresh. What is this? Some kind of coded gay terminology? I ain't sneezing on you. Here's Nicholas Pacheco. Hey, what's up, Nick? He says, Japanese Pokemon White Flare, 1 pack, quantity 5? Oh, yeah, okay. Number of packs, 1 pack. What? That's really confusing. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was a change to the website. That is not as useful as it seems it would be. All right, 5 of these. Scooby-Doo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby buns. Is that right? Wouldn't that mean that the Japanese packs are $8? Is that correct? I think that is correct, actually. Yes. Okay. I wonder if those are out of whack in terms of price yet. Nicholas Pacheco. Here you go. 5 packs. Time to check the mail.
Time to check the female.
Throw this away. All right, some of these. Here's the burb. So how good is OP14? We're still waiting for it to arrive. The guy I ordered all my cases from is being terrible. He's not shipping it. Why am I running into that problem so much? Here we are. There we go. Can I say the Mew Tag 10 up close pass? Yes, absolutely. That's a very popular one. I've sold that many times. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's meant to be $45. So I'm pretty sure his price is not correct. You'll notice he has a single dot on him. That means he hasn't been repriced yet. Mr. Nicholas. Aha. Doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. English OP14 got split up a bit. Half of it is in EB4. So there he is. And let's see. Scoop-a-doo-ba-doo. Clickety click, clickety click. He's about right at 40. I only want it this way. Yeah, so on Feebay, he's a little more expensive. He's about 43 plus taxes. You're my favorite YouTube. Beep boop beep boop. It's me, YouTube. Beep boop beep boop. That's done. That's done. That's done. This guy's not done. 9.5 magneton. This music really makes me feel like, well, shucks. Magneton 112, is that right? All right, so here he is. According to this, the cheapest one is 50. 50 now. All right. 50 it is. Put this here. I meant you're my favorite YouTuber. What? That's crazy, bro. Little old me.
Oh, hi, guys. It's me, the YouTuber.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a knee slapper. That's right. Can you still do 40? Absolutely. Because that's its price. Well, on eBay, he's like 43. All right, let's see. We'll stick to 40. Magneton B 9.5. Be yourself is all that you can do. All right. That's done. Can't believe that guy is unalived. Here's Mr. Alex. If it will just load. All right, here he is. Mr. Alex, 5 packs of Korean Rocket. Isn't it? Ooh. Give me the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's me speaking Korean, obviously. As I do. Is it okay if you show me the good card you got? What? You want to see my good cards? I could do that probably. You know, I'd have picked some other cards that I haven't shown off in a while. You guys, maybe I'd do that. Because I show off the same ones all the time. Do you have a favorite? Do you have like a favorite expensive set? What's your favorite expensive card? Are you ready, Alex? Mr. Alex. Alex says, James Bond. Here's a cold one. Here's Sneasel Whitaker. Wow, that's a cold round there, Mr. Alex. Thank you so much, man. Sorry. I would say... Whoa. Alexandra, Alex. All right, you got a fresh little baggie here, Alex. Here we go. Did my order go through? I bet it did. There we go. It's just Mr. Alex here is hogging up all the attention with this huge orders. Now, we have an order from? Well, we did your 3 Ascended Heroes. Is that what you're asking about? Oh, so we did the 3 Ascended Heroes already. You pulled a Meryl AR. Calling dibs on that Mew. Have you got Pikachu Illustrator? No, I don't have Pikachu Illustrator, I'm afraid. Here it is, Meryl. Charmander. What do you guys think is the single most expensive card in my collection? You think it's the Gold Star Gyarados? Here, let me see if I can put some of these away. This could be put away. This guy could be put away. Doesn't that look nice, though? Look at that. Ooh. Damn, dude. That's pretty. Grab some of these. This could be put away. 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 All right, we'll put away some of these expensive, but not like insane cards. Well, I mean, they're kind of insane nowadays. Nowadays, put these Charizards back in the Charizard box. And pull some out for you. Should we pull some out? What should we pull out? You want to see some Zukons? Here, these need fresh sleeves anyways. All right, and let me get some fresh, clear plastic sleeves. Oh, let me close that door all the way. If I don't close the door, Kitty will bust in. She'll be like, meow. How about this one's cool. This one's pretty cool. Is it? No, this one's cool. I like this one. How about this one? This one's got kind of expensive over time. Hold on. I had a fresh drink over here? I had a drink over here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's warm, but I'm thirsty. All right, wait, where'd I put those sleeves at? Oh, I left them on the damn table. Like an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't know if I should re-sleeve these because I don't know if I'm keeping them. How much is that Lugia? How much is that Lugia in the window? The one with the waggly tail. I don't know. $10. He was probably worth nothing not too long ago. Now he's like $1 bazillion or something. No point in sleeving this back up if I'm sending it off to the vault, but I don't know. Gotta be protected. I want to send you money, but my mom will obliterate me. Probably best not to then. Sounds like it might be your mama's money. She'll be like, hey. Maybe when you're a little bit older, okay, Mr. Fast Vibe Project? Ooh. Very nice. Okay. Thanks, bro. You're my favorite YouTuber. Win stream. Thanks, man. Afflas. Those are so cool. $10. I'll take it. You probably would. You'd be like, all right. What is this? Oh, that's the Nido King. So these cards were about to go off to the PSA vault. I hesitated for some reason. All right. But here's some other cool cards. There's Skyridge Umbreon. Says I bought him for 4.5 thousand 4 years ago. More like 3 years ago, but over 3 years. Not bad. At the time, that was considered expensive. Bought this guy, almost sold him to a guy, and he turned it down. He shouldn't have. Oops. All he had to do was buy this from me, and he decided not to. This card is like ridiculous, like 12,000 or something now. Last time I checked. Ooh, this was one of the most expensive Charizards I ever bought. Bought him for 21,000 back in 2021. That was the Logan Paul hype. Cool. Here's what we could have pulled out of that Ancient Origins box. Look at that Lugia. So cool. All right, and then was a little cat hair or something there. So we got a little Dragonite. Look at that from Expedition. Is it a strong 10? It says I bought it for 3.2. So there's a couple cards. You don't see those all the time. Can you shout me out? Oh, I'm shouting you out. Faz Vibes Project. He's the coolest kid. He's super chill. All right. Let's get back to work, everybody. What do we got now? We've got a Mr. Shahir. 3 more. You got it, man. Let's get it. So 3 more of these. Good luck, man. How much were your Zucons? Oh, they were cheap, man. I think I paid like, gosh, I think I paid like 500 or something for them. I don't know what they're worth now. But back then, the Zucons were an experiment. And you know me, I like to experiment. That's the trick, it turns out, guys. You got to be willing to take risks. Zucon, oh, you're not going to believe this, man. Watch this. 300 and 350. My God. What do you think those are worth now? They got to be worth double that at least. Zucon, Lugia. Well, oh, that's $2,000. I was going to say that's not too bad, $800, but it's $2,000 of shipping. So it is pretty bad. All right, so that's for sale for $2,800, that means. Zucon Rayquaza. You can't even find one. Wild. Yeah, it's like the quest stickers. You guys remember the quest stickers popped up, and I just jumped on them like a grenade. I was like, all right, I'll take them. Zucon slept on. I don't know. It's weird. Zucon's strange. It's all weird. I don't know if I'd call it slept on. It's just another one of those strange things. You can really get into it if you want. I just grabbed the Lugia and the Rayquaza because I thought they were pretty. That's all there is to it. Mr. Shahir. Raolu Spot-Ups. The Lenticular 1 Rain. It's like 1K. I've been trying to find a quest Mew forever. Wait, which Rayquaza? Here's Executor. Here's Regirock. Ooh, Regirock. Ho-ho. Boop, 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 boop. Spectrier Rayquaza English. It's pretty cool. Erica's Victory Bell. That looks really nice. I like that. Wow. All right. Thank you, Mr. Shahir. You're walking away with a Regirock. All right. That's not exactly what we want. Here's your Regirock. Dear PSA, hurry up with the September submission. Yeah, they got to be done soon, man. Joseph Valente. I'll take a box of Korean Mega Dweem. And the Mew tag. You got it. Mew tag is yours. Good. Ooh. Boop. Yeah, they're taking a long time because they're giving us all the good grades, probably. That's what it is, man. They're handing out them good grades. All right, what we got? Meow, 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 meow. Well, look at this. That's like a whole box and stuff. One whole box of Mega Dweem for Joseph Valente. Well, Joseph, you think your dream's in here? It could be. Wow, this music's so tropical. I feel like I'm on a tropical island. You get a 10. You get a 10. Everyone's a 10. Yeah, right. It's all going to be 9s, bro. That's what the grading companies are doing these days. They're like, you get a 9. You get a 9. You get a 9. That's why you got to appreciate the 10s. I say that all the time. If you see something grade a 10, you're not appreciating how many 9s it took to get there. It took a lot of capital to create that 110. Sneak. All right, there it goes. Scoopy-doo. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Here's the tree. Ta-da! Rayquaza. Ooh, Dustox. He's cool. Joseph. His name is Joseph. He's looking for Mega Dweem Gengar. Okay. All right. Dracloak. I don't know why this guy got an AR. He's doofy as F. He's not even fully evolved, bro. Oh, Trevenant. Haha. Okay, so your 3 ARs pop out right away. The monkey. Okay. Oh, no. Counterweight or countermeasure or whatever this is called. Stopwatch. Time watch. Uh-huh. Karis and I are playing Gears 3. Wow, that game holds up, man. It's an extremely nice game all these years later. Feels brand new. You know, feels like they could have released it today. Ooh, that's another cold box, I'm afraid. That is a cold box of Mega Dream. You get Mega Brave out of there. Sorry, Joseph. It happens to the best of us. Happy almost payday. Yay! I love payday. Payday, more like Pokemon Day. All right, let's see. So, I should make like Thursday loans for people who want to spend their paycheck early. Nah, that's a bad idea. The only time that's a good idea is like for slabs, not for like booster packs. Because if you pull all stinky ones and then you gotta give it your paycheck later, you're not gonna pay that back. You're gonna be like, you know what? Keep them. You can have them. I'll just take my money this way. You got a bag up here, maybe? Didn't see it in there. My paydays are next week for both jobs. No! Bi-weekly, huh? Paycheck. All right. Here's this. Here's this. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. This is your fresh bag. It's very crinkly. Oh, these are from the stinky decks, right? Oh God, dude! It's like I was saying, those decks, those 100 start decks, they creamed a lot of people. They like punch them in the nose. Those were not good value, in my opinion. I'm glad we're not restocking those. I mean, I would restock them if I could sell them for like 20 bucks. Then I would totally restock them and see what we could get, but not for what we were selling them for. That was bad. There you go, Joseph. You're gonna get creamed. Here's Alex PSX, 2 packs Korean. 2 more of those rocket packs, I assume. Team Sprocket. Blasting off again. My bag is looking full. There's plenty of cards in the Joseph Valente bag. All right. Putting that there. Bro, should I open the God pack I sealed for 2 years? That's a cold one. And that's a Moltres. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, you mean the poison. You mean the poison specifically for Cusco. You mean Cusco's poison. That poison. Yeah. Ba-doop. That guy's such a great voice actor. Here's Jesse Yambo. Hey, what's up, Jesse? Let's see. Been a while. My name might be under Jesse Padilla. Got you. Okay. So, Journey Together pack plus shipping. Should have a slab or two. Can't remember. Been a while. Has it been a while? Let's begin by searching for you, okay? Let's see what we're going to find you under. Jesse Padilla? Here's Jesse Padilla. And hopefully not too old of a bag, because it says your oldest order was 1224, but it says you were here as recently as 425. So, okay, that's a little bit scary. Let's start by looking for a bag for you. Jesse Padilla. Jeffrey, Jesus. Oh, very good. Pokemon. There you are. You're all good. And that means your slabs are probably good. A pack of Journey. Where am I hiding Journey? Journey Together. Oh, I can see it from here. All right. 1 pack of Journey Together. Oh, yeah. Look at him tipping his cap. Silver Ranger says, hi, Cardconomist. Hey, what's up, Silver Ranger? How's it going, man? We got the Silver Ranger. Here's a Blaziken. Look at that Blaziken. All right. Bitcoin's down, guys. Bitcoin went down. You know what I'm not buying? Bitcoin. Man, that I suppose you could call it a currency if you wish. That currency has been feeling stinky for a while, man. I'm glad I haven't bought it in a long time. It's been all Pokemon for me. You saw the rise of the metals finally. Gold and silver finally jumping after crypto exploded. Let me see this. I'm going to see the price of crypto is. Maybe it's recovering right now because it got pretty cheap for a second there. Price. Crypto. No, it should be Bitcoin. Bitcoin. It's at 65. Oh, that means it's further down because it was at 67 at the beginning of the morning. 65.8. Man. Wow, that means if you bought Bitcoin 6 months ago, you're down 42%. Wow. Time to stop comparing that to gold because gold doesn't dip that hard. It's dipped before. Wow. That's scary, man. All right, but if you look at it for a whole year, you're still down. So if you bought it 1 year ago, it is down 32%. Yikes! I don't know. I've always felt uncertain about crypto. I'm a bit negative on it, you know? And a lot of people say, well, that's the problem. Everyone's negative on it if you're just positive on it. I'm still trying to figure out how it's not BitConnect. Okay, Jesse, let's get you shipped out, shall we? So, Jesse, let's see. Time to buy BTC now? I don't know. I mean, I don't think Bitcoin's going anywhere. NFTs got really cheap. Maybe it's time to buy an NFT. Let's see. I'm buying, bro. Here we are, Mr. Jesse. Thanks for coming back. Let's grab your shipping address. Yes. And we're going to hit clear on this. Let's restart the shipping software, actually. So let's get the shipping software reset so I can get a price update. Gold's still up. It's never been crazy down. I don't know why people keep saying metal is down. Metal is up 150%. People are high AF or something. Yeah, well, I mean, the way I kind of order things in my head, the number one thing you could buy are collectibles. And that reflects my purchasing behaviors. The number 2 thing you can buy, I'd probably put stock in number 2. So like the S&P 500 ETF, like Walmart stock, I'd probably put that in the number 2 spot. And then after stocks, I would then say, at that point, probably gold and silver. In the very last spot, I'd put crypto because I feel crypto is just like, it's just a name and a feeling. You know what I mean? Crypto feels like a name and a feeling. You know, I have a good feeling about this. There it is. I mean, there's some cool ideas like crypto allows you to loan money by getting around regulations. So you can do like a lot of loans. And so you can leverage the crypto. You can like stake it and all this stuff. So that's kind of clever. But it's only clever in the sense that it gets around regulations, which also, as a matter of fact, is not always a good thing. The regulations exist because people do bad things when there's no regulations. They cheat, they scam, they do criminal behavior. So I don't know if I want to bet the future value of my labor, you know, my money, on this this thing that it's really just a name and a feeling. And crypto staking, which is, again, it's mostly just for the benefit of unregulated uses of the money. Like, okay, there's no rules that say you can't rug pull somebody, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, give me a second. Jesse Padilla. Okay, I got to put this on the label to make sure Miss Alexis grabs the slabs too. Shipping is going out on Friday. Friday is the shipping day, everybody, letting you know that. All right, just so you know. So if you ordered shipping on Monday, it's not going out till Friday. Now, that order is complete. Thanks, man. Oh, I didn't grab the bag though. Let me put the label in the bag. Mr. Sent a scored message. Sorry if I offended you. You know, I know you're honest. Wasn't trying to get over on you. Oh, you know how I am. I'm just harebrained when it comes to pricing anything. You didn't offend me at all. Mr. Sean was talking about potentially having a box of Cosmic sold. All right, so here is, let me hit refresh. No box in the mail. I'm sorry. My buddy sold his OP1 blue bottom case for 80,000 cash over the weekends. Thoughts? Does he have a boat? Does he want a friend? Yeah, I mean, great for him, man. That's amazing. $80,000 cash. If you're lower income or middle income, that's serious money, man. That's like a down payment on a home. Well, in some states, not in all states. But it's serious money. Yeah, that's it's serious stuff. Now, if you could have just done that about 10 times, you'd be almost a millionaire. But yeah, it's all part of a trading game, you know. It's like, and if you're really good at it, you make more money in the long run. Let's see. Oh my gosh, silver's down $1. People, it's up $60, $70 in the last 2 months. There's Pokecrime? Yeah, there's probably Pokecrime. Yeah, I've heard people money launder with Pokemon cards. That's really shocking. Where's he live? I want to congratulate him personally. Getting any like a 5. Let me have a sip. Excuse me. 80K was about my closing costs. Yeah. Yeah, like if you're buying a house in San Diego, it's probably a little higher than 80K. Unless you got a loan on like 2%, which I've never tried that before. Mistress, how's the breaks? Let's talk about the breaks, and then we're going to get Shahir's Ascended Heroes packs. Not a lot of change in some of them. So Psyduck's still sitting here. Mew is still sitting here. Here's Squirtle. He's still sitting here. Here's the Trade Slab. He hasn't changed. The Pack Split. He hasn't changed. Here's Nami. Nami hasn't changed. So a lot of these breaks will probably change on Friday, which is right around the corner. Here's the Mega Nidoking. Lots of cool stuff here, but not a lot of change on them, okay? So those are $40 a spot. I mean, you might just prefer to open a booster pack, but we don't sell booster packs of Legendary Collection, guys. This is serious business. And I am into buying 9s and 8s and 7s and 6s. Those are serious now that, you know, cards have gotten so damn expensive. Here's Squirtle. Here's Squirtle. Okay, that's serious business. Now, over here, we have this, which is done. I just hold on to this for a minute in case there's any questions from anyone in the box break. We got the Cardconomist shipping. There's the Mega Nidoking sublist, the donations, the giveaway. All right, good. So those are empty. EV1 went off, so we had to start some new box breaks. We've got one new box break for Pokemon. That's $40, 1 in 13, and there's already 4 people in here. So this all of a sudden jumped forward. So there's definitely people interested in a whole box of Astral Radiance. So that jumped by 4. That's like $160. This still has 2 people in it. It's waiting for more. This is a very unusual item. You're not going to get another shot at this because we're not going to host it again. This sort of, on the stream, there's product like Astral Radiance. You're going to see Astral Radiance again in the future. You're not going to see this one again in the future. It's a one-time thing. Okay, so it's very cool. You can participate. You can skip participating. It doesn't matter. We have not chosen a new one-piece box, although maybe we could do an OP10 box because those just arrived. That'd be cool. I'd love it if it strictly got opened. OP10 box and you just have to open it. We got these new Narutos. Would you guys like a whole box of the Naruto? Look at that. These are cool. We just sold a pack of that. It's a premium pack. There's only 5 packs in a box. So that's pretty cool. But let me think. Any other breaks? Well, there is another break. This guy. The jumbo card, which we thought was going to go off really rapidly, but it's taken a little while. It's about half full, if I recall. So probably waiting for about 5 people to jump in there. Yep, that is PSA 10 Jumbo Tag Team Unified Minds Mewtwo and Mew. It's from 2019, guys. It's 7 years old. I mean, it's cool. You can hang that on your wall. Think about that. You can have a cool Pokemon card, and it's graded 10, and it's hanging on your wall. That's awesome. Now, Mr. Shahir, 3 of these, huh? All right. I happen to have 3 right here. Those are hobby boxes. I'm surprised they didn't do a blaster box for them. Yeah, the Narutos are hobby boxes. Well, that's all we want is hobby boxes. We don't even want the blasters. We want the serious business, right? We can host some gym breaks on those Naruto blasters if you wish. Here we are. I think that with it being kind of pricey, it's easier to access when it's split off into a break. There we go. But the Narutos are cool, man. Those just arrived. We've sold over 1 box of it. I think we've sold like 7 packs of it, which doesn't sound like much. Ooh, I like this. That's cute. Mega Meganium. I think a Pikachu going to sleeve. Oh, yeah. We pulled this. We pulled this out of the 100 start decks. So Ascended Heroes is coming with all these extra ARs. They're from the start decks. All right. So there you have it, guys. Very cool. Ascended Heroes. It's going to be pretty busted for a long time, I think. It's got to be one busted set. Charmander, Executor. All right. Cool, man. We could do probably a, I don't know. We could do a box break on a whole box of OP5, OP13. That would take forever, though. If you think the EB1 took a long time, you know, OP13 is going to take even longer. Has Pikachu Gym Break gone off? No, nobody's entered that one, but it's only $20. I think if one person entered it, another person would join just for the fun of it. Here he is. That's Pikachu Gym Break. You can also buy him outright for $40 if you'd like. He's very cute. All right, so that's for you, Shahir. You pick up that Tangela sleeve and keep all your bulk, says Mr. Russ. There we are. Hobby boxes equals better chances for big hits. Yeah, people typically, they prefer the hobby boxes. All right. What's the #1 thing you guys want added to the menu, by the way? I'd love to hear your opinion. The #1 cool thing added to the menu. I'm always interested in that. Here comes the slab rotate. Ready? Grabbing some of these. And also, aren't these... Oh, yeah, we got to price these things up. So we got this Clefable. It was 8.5, huh? Fair enough. I've been wanting a case break. We haven't done a case break in a long time. You know, the problem with case breaks is they're so exceptionally expensive. I just don't know if we can get enough people in there. Look how hard it was to move the EB1. You had Edward Cornelio taking 7 or 9 spots of that. There we go. Ooh, Slowpoke for $40. Let's take a quick look at Slowpoke. There we go. You know, you think that the trick would... Okay, so he should be 45 now. You think the trick to moving a case break is to get a case everybody wants, right? But the problem is, the more desirable the case is, the more expensive it is. And those prices shoot right through the roof at some point. Okay, he's updated. $10 per spot. People will flood in. Yeah, all 70 people. And then the $700 will be there, and the case will be like $6,000. See the problem? So, you know, I don't know if we have a large enough group to truly move cases. If we had a large enough group, guys, I'd do it. But that kind of shows you, you know, we got to work on that. All right, we're going to say Snorlax 070. Doo-boo-ba-doo-boo. Chinese, Japanese. Oh, we've got the Japanese version. Okay, hold on. This card is so nice, dude. Let's see. We got to get people with deeper pockets in here. I don't think it's just people with deep pockets. I think it's a simple matter of getting enough people in here. We have to get enough people in here. All right, there we go. So, okay. So this card shall be $250. And he's going straight up into here. 1, 2. Here, let's get these kind of mixed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Try to keep these real mixed, real well mixed. We don't want one color. All right. There we go, like that. That look good. Kind of keeps the colors confusing, so it doesn't have a distinct look in the box. We're going to say 007 Snorlax. And it's going to be PSA 10 hit card. This is a hit card. The top pull in here is, was it $300? Top pull is $300. That means that the midpoint's $150. This is well over the midpoint. Let's call this an actual jackpot hit. All right, so this is one of the jackpot hits in here. Cool. All right. Oops. Wish I could get one of those Tyranitar versus Lucario collection boxes. It comes with 18 boosties. Does it? Me too, bro. Me too. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Ba-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. There it goes. All right, one more step. Now we'll put this in here. All right, so what am I doing there? I'm loading up some cool little hits in there. Ooh, I love this Oshawott. Look at this Oshawott. So this will be free to the next first-time buyer. If you're watching, you've never placed your first-time order, we got a little bonus card for you right here. It's this Poker Ace of Hearts Oshawott. Totally gradable, probably grades 10. Probably like a $75 to $100 card as a 10. Because these are not used. These are pack fresh poker cards. They're nice. All right, Snorlax going up in there. Good. In he goes. All right, that box needed that. That box needed a couple hits, you know? A couple hits that aren't just poker cards, too. Although the poker cards are legitimately very nice. There's just a lot of poker cards. Do you guys want to see what's in that box? Let's show the morning stream what's in that box. So check it out. This is what the box looks like. Lots of slabs in there, first of all. And then let's show you exactly what's in the box. You need to see. We used to not be able to show it off when it was the old style because that would help people know like how many spots in between slabs. But now that it's all shuffled, we can totally show everything off. We got this Snorlax. He's great. We got this Chansey 10 coin. Now, this price is based off of last sold. Okay, it actually sold for that much already. Here's a Snorlax 10. Adorable. This beautiful Kingdra's in here as a top chase pull. It says $345. Here's Mewtwo. Lovely. Look at that. Ultimate Spider-Man. You don't like them, you can re-roll them. There's Shiny Magikarp. Some good stuff in here. Moltres, we got Megalodios. This Sonic, which graded 10. Oh, man, this is cool as heck. Pristine Bowser. Here's another Mario card, the Goomba Shoe. So a little bit of non-Pokemon in there. Here's a little Leafeon, Master Ball. Here's a Karuta Kadabra. That's underpriced. That's underpriced because I just sold the Doug Trio for $240. Here's Lucario. Here's Ho-Oh. Here's Rocket Zapdos. Mr. Satellite Customs, yes it is. Arachnogenesis. Here's the Joker Bowser 3D. Gengar. Arceus. McDonald's Poo-Poo Chew. Here is Halloween Poo-Poo Chew. October, it's only 10 months away. Here's Gengar. Here's a Victini. Here's Flareon 10. Eevee 10 and Eevee Pristine 10. There you go. That's all the cards. Not as full as the Poke Shuffles is, but that's because each one of these is a lot more expensive than a Poke Shuffle. Maybe brings up a good point. Maybe we should have some $50 or $75 cards in here. All right. So you're probably going to miss a lot when you're trying to pull out of that box, but there's some real high quality cards in there. So now what do we got? I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. Mr. Shahir's taking a big shot. He says 12 Ascended Heroes. All right, 12 Ascended Heroes. Give me a minute here. Oh, my legs. My legs! All right, I'm back. So to open these up, I gotta peel a couple of these out. Whew. Whoa. I just want one SIR, please, please, please. One SIR coming right up, just like you requested. How many packs is this? 12? Bro, you ordered 12? I don't know, bro. All right. Throw that away. Is it possible to get one of the stickers? Oh my God, dude. You're asking for stickers, bro? I'll pretend you didn't say that. We won't screenshot it and show your girlfriend that you're asking for stickers, bro. This is a bit easier with the scissors. Let's just pretend you didn't say that. You drank too much. You had a long day at work. Hey, can I have those stickers? Yeah, I was looking for those stickers. How about we get you one of these? We are. How does that sound? You want one of the stickers? I guess. All right, and there you go. Mister, do you have a Fortnite Series 2 and 3? Oh, I already read that. Be nice, mister. I'm just teasing. Obviously, I'm just teasing. I open Pokemon cards for a living, okay? There you go. I don't have a serious job. Oh, yeah, thanks. Sorry, it was a crazy request. That is crazy when I think about it. All right. So, we got some stickers.
I'm going to put it on my folder.
Wait, does it matter if I snip these? I try and make them fit into your bag is all. In 20 years, when that sticker grades 10, I'll look like a genius. Nah, it ain't grading 10. Look at that. That ain't grading 10. All right. No, only need one set. It's fine. We are. Got a couple sticky stickers here. They're so sticky. There you go. All right, so we got some stickers for you. Tossing that. Some stickers. Putting these in here. This one still needs to be trimmed. Why does this one need to be trimmed, but the other one doesn't need to be trimmed? That doesn't make sense. Okay, let's try that again. So we got you some stickers now. Now we're going to pull. Now, wait a second. How many of these have we opened? I think we've only got 9. We got to get you one more round. There we go. That's 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. You got it, mister. Anything you want, Mr. Shahir. You're VIP right now, Mr. Shahir. You're going deep on Ascended Heroes. Everyone wants to see what you pull. You're the MVP of the stream right now. Wouldn't you guys agree? He's MVP. Okay. Move that out of the way. Okay, 2 of these. Tossing that. All right, there's that. You'll notice that this one is messed up as well. Seems that they are all packed in a way that messes them up. Let's see. I can get these ready for you as well. So he'll fit into a sleeve. I don't think this guy's ever fitting in a sleeve. This one's just too thick. He's too dummy thick, like your Latina side chick. You're doing too much. Okay. All right. Very good. I don't think this is going in a sleeve. Oh my, oh, nope, it's not. All right, it almost got into a sleeve, but then it got too, like I said, too thick. Too thick. Well, he can go in a sleeve. Charizard will have to be outside of a sleeve. Now, here it is, guys. All right, gather around, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's taken a real shot, you know, at pulling an SIR of any kind. Good luck, man. I want you to know something. This came out of a 100% sealed box. It's a display of the tech stickers. Let's see what you got. Totally untapped. That's my guarantee to all you guys. Just untapped product. There we go. I won't be touching it. No one will be touching it but you guys. So one of you guys is going to pull a hit. Okay. Hopefully. All right. How many packs of the Ascended Heroes do you have left? We have more. Yeah, we have more. I won't state how much. It's a very limited amount. It's a very, very finite amount, in fact. All right. All right, you're picking up Mag Cargo. Ooh. Okay, here's Gloom. Gloom's looking cute, bro. Here's Obstagoon. Ooh. And Tapu Koko. Ooh. Here's Hitmontop's in here. Bonnet's in here. That's neat. Togetic, Zigzagoon, King Gambit. Not to be confused with Queen Gambit. Dreepy, Vanillite, Mirai Dawn. I don't even think this guy is worth sleeving, but you paid a lot for these. Let's get it sleeved. Tongala, Fanrotom, a Hollow Energy. Here's Bonnet, the Raptor. Just buy them all. So like 10, more than 10. Here's Dreepy, Mega Lucario. Oh yeah. Look at that Dreepy. Here's Ponyard, Zekrom, Colossal. Here's Oddish, Zekrom. So that reminds me, I need to check and see if the price on this has shifted at all. Here's Dustox. This is a very sensitive product right now. That Rayquaza is pretty cool. I think he might be worth the sleeve. There you are, little Rayquaza with his little gummies out. Blah, 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 blah. He doesn't have teeth. He's got 2 little teeth right in the front, and then the rest of it's just gummies, dude. What's up with that? I noticed that. Did you notice that? He's got them little gummies. All right, and Mega Signal, Mega Lucario. There you have it. No SIRs, 2 ARs. Wow. Lots of hollows, though. Ooh. Dustox, Dreepy. Oh, 4 ARs. Wow, you pull like 4 ARs out of here. That's a lot. I think the Obstagoon and the Dustox are actually pretty cool. But they're not the same as Rocket's Mimikyu. He's in there somewhere. And what are some of the other good pulls in there? Isn't there a Misty Psyduck or something? Mr. Shahir, at least the IRs are all sky high. The ARs. Is it ARs or IRs? God, I'm dumb sometimes. Yeah, I imagine they are. There you go. It probably has like 10 blisters, about 12 if you want to keep it open. There's 105. There's time to keep opening. It's only 12:05 a.m. We've only been live 2 hours. Yeah, you can keep going. If your game... let's see. Put this over here, I suppose. Scooby-Bun, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Do-do-do. Oops. Do you want a price check first? You shouldn't tell me that. If you like the price as it is, you don't want me to price check. It's a bad idea. Nah, they're the same. They're not changing. I just checked. All right, now let me hit refresh on this. Don't want to rip you off. No, you're not ripping me off. You're good, man. All right, here's Geralith 9 for 16 bucks. Tyranitar 10 for 70 bucks. This lovely Crobat 10 for 43 bucks. And let me just check and see if there's any other orders. Okay, perfect. Genius. Is the price what it is because of the limited quantity? If so, there's probably a crap ton. Haha. There's not a crap ton. Definitely not a crap ton. I do have a very limited quantity of this. That's not an exaggeration or a trick or anything like that. Here it is, Mr. Shahir. My price is also not like sky high above other people's prices. I would know because I just looked. So this is a product where you might not get any for a long time because we don't know what happens next. All we know is the ETBs are sky high and they're not even released yet. We don't know what happens next with this product. 1, 2. It's got like 3 releases. Lots of distribution and allocations got shafted on this set. Yeah, it scares me, man. It's actually scary. It's a scary little set. Hey, what's up, Isai? Is that Isai, the guy that we're holding a bunch of his cards for him? Who's that? Yeah, this set's kind of balls when it comes to allocation. There we go. Everybody wants Ascended Heroes. It's Mega Dream, except better because it's got a bunch of exclusive ARs in it. So this is a decent set right now, and it's going to be way overpriced. Probably going to remain that way. Another set I won't get to open. It'll probably get cheaper over time. There we go. Might take a little while, but I mean, wait until Pokemon releases a good set again, and you'll see this set coming down in price. But that could be a little while. I mean, if you're watching, they're releasing what, Nihil Zero? Unless they release another set way better than Nihil Zero to replace, to be the other half of an English box, the next English set could be really stinky. So we know the first half is going to be Nihil Zero, and that's not a good set. What's the second half going to be? It's a good question. Second half's probably going to be all these new Mega Evolutions we're getting, right? Yeah. We got all these new Mega Evolutions, but think about it. Mega Charizard and Mega Gengar are done. They were in these sets. So those two are already out. But we don't know. These could be the big ones already. Phantasmal and this lovely Ascended Heroes. This could be the big ones. Ascended is the largest Pokemon set to date. It's a cool set. I think it's better when Pokemon launches big sets. Ugh. Yuck. Supplying and opening this kind of product is very scary as a card shop. Because like you guys, I'm gambling. I'm gambling that this product, it doesn't drop in half in price over time. Because that will really affect how much I should keep in stock. If it's going to fall in price, I really shouldn't overstock this. If it's going to go up in price, I'm going to regret not stocking it. So which one is it? I don't know. I do not know. It's already so expensive. It's hard to imagine it going much higher. I just don't think it can go much higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. This is Mr. Shahir. This stream brought to you by Mr. Shahir. You ready? Ascended is the largest Poke set to date. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, and 6. There we have it. That's some Ascended Heroes for you guys. Ooh. Good luck. Come on, baby. Charmander. Cha. So he's just a common. Here's School Bunny. Mega Charizard. Remember pulling this out of the Ascended Heroes? Okay, Mega Charizard. He definitely gets a sleeve. Here's Regice. I like Regice. I like the Reggies. The Reggies are fun. They got a really unique style. I like Registeel a lot. Here's Tepig and Tay. I think Registeel's my favorite. Remember when you said all you're going to buy was Pokies because everything else was trash? Ha 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 ha. Here's Team Rocket. More like Team Sprocket. Hitmontop Executor. Here's Charjabug. Here's Lily's Determination. Shop it. Here's Gibble. Ooh, I don't recognize this Voltorb from Mega Dream. That's cool. Voltorb. Rufflet. Come on, bro. Come on. We got one Hitmontop, another artwork that was in the 100 start deck, not in Mega Dream. That's cool, man. There you go. That's 12 packs. Wow. Love you, mister. I get your angle. It's awesome. Angle. There we go. Let's grab this. I have a raging clue. Put this over here. Here's Mr. Shahir. Popping this in here. Voltorb probably from the start deck. That was a ruse. He was recently stocking one piece in the shadows. Would you guys like to see exactly what I stock all the time? That's something I was thinking of making available in some special paid channels in our Discord server. You could see my exact moves all the time. All right. Wow, that was a really big order, man. So I'm going to put you on the bounty once or twice for that, even though we didn't pull like an SIR. You got some cool ARs. I'm going to put you in there, Mr. Shahir. We haven't even picked the new bounty. Oh, Shahir's going deeper. Okay, perfect. All right. We'll just say these are for some cool ARs. Oh, the bounty's over here now, isn't it? Yes. The bounty. Oh. Bounty time. He is going deeper. All right, you ready for this? So Shahir, what you purchased was a complete sealed display box. Now let's see if we can pull some glory out of here. If we pull something big out of here, it's going to get recorded. You're going to have bragging rights for it. All right, it seems that cutting this has been the most effective way to rapidly open it. Scissors for the win. Maybe I can win the bounty a third time in a row. You got the bounty the last 2 times? Damn. You know, it's weird. I had a feeling like you had won it before, but I wasn't so sure. Ow. All right. You got the bounty 3 times? Well, I don't mind putting you in there for these because you're going deep. All right, let's see. You can make some arguments about the value of those ARs graded 10. You'd be like, hey, those count as hits. How much are you guys enjoying this? We're opening some Ascended Heroes right now. This is peak content, I think. Unless people are already tired of seeing Ascended Heroes get opened. I doubt that. 15 more days and there's another release for more Ascended. I never win. Oh, for the bounty. 15 days is a long time. In my opinion. All right. Go this way. Lots of trash. Ugh. Oh my God. The ARs are all super high value right now, probably because it's hard to get the set. Ascended is painful to watch. Yep. The thing is, do you really think it's about to get cheap? How many people you think are just hanging out, holding on, waiting for it to get cheap? But they all intend to open it anyways. You know? So here are my thoughts. You know, I feel like Prismatic did get cheaper like a year later. And so you can wait a year to open Ascended if you wish. It's just up to you. Ready? So here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Mr. Shahir. Good luck, man. Snip 1, snip 2, snip 3, snip 4. The pack looks great. Would like to use you as middleman for 2 pack grades. Oh, for what? The Ascended Heroes? You want 2 pack grades on the Ascended Heroes? We're open-minded to that. We have to do a pack submission. Actually, we're way overdue for pack submission. So we got to do that soon, actually. We are. I'm pretty slow with the pack submissions. It's like a specialty submission. Miss Alexandra's still waiting for one of those to be submitted. Ah, Mega Gengar popping out. Centering not too bad. Here we are. Mega Gengar. Of course, that's just at a brief glance. We got to really look at it to know. Sprigatito. There's the other SR. So you got an SR and an MA. She's cute. Sprigatito's cute. I say she, huh? It's a very female-looking Pokemon, I guess. It's like the pink eyes or something. There's Mewtwo. Here's Charmeleon. Now, you know you've got a lot of holos from this set. If you ever end up wanting to trade some holos, I'm open-minded. We are. I'm somebody who makes trades on the cards that you don't want, so you can turn those into a slab, maybe. Here's a Frostmoth. Here's a Koraidon. All right. Here's Surfer and Rayquaza, which I think really shouldn't be put in with the other holos. So we'll pick him out of there. He's pretty nice, huh? Right, here's Anthea and Ponyard. And back in the day, I just asked people if they wanted to keep their holos, and sometimes people just donated holos. Nowadays, we try to incentivize them to get rid of them. So the game has changed a little bit. There it goes. All right, so all this time later, you finish a whole display case. And out of that display case comes one MR and one SR. MA and SR. Pretty interesting. There you guys go. There's a glimpse into some pull rates there. All right. Ugh. Now we'll grab this. I'll set these into a separate baggie for you. So you have these yellow border commons. You have your pulls here. Let's go over this baggie for you, okay? So this is a good chance for you to do kind of a timestamp, Mr. Shahir. You ready? So, Charmander, Rayquaza's nice, Koraidon, Mewtwo, Sprigatito, Mega Gengar's a nice card. He's good. Some stickers. Here's a little Ghastly, Myrmidon, Dustox. I like Dustox a lot. Dreepy, Obstagoon's cool. Magcargo, Rayquaza again. He's nice. Some more holos. We'll set these here. Regirock Merrill's real nice. He's one of those artworks from the Start Deck 100. There's a nice English Rayquaza. I forgot. You must have pulled that last night. That's real nice. Here's Black Belt Training. That's an SR as well, if you think about it. Bonnet, Countergain, Staraptor, Pikachu. Pikachu definitely deserves his own sleeve. Here's Tangela. That was nice. Here's a couple of these. Here's Hitmontop, Voltorb, Regice, and a Charizard EX. Here's an EX that you would probably grade. You'd probably grade that one. Hey, what's up, Levi? How's it going, Levi? All right. Pretty crazy there, Mr. Shahir. It was really cool to watch. That's our first glimpse into, like a heavy amount of the Ascended Heroes getting open at once. So you did that. That was very cool, man. We are. Let me give you some bonuses, okay, Mr. Shahir? So I'm going to put you into that bounty again. All right. Good. Okay. Whoa, that's heavy. Let's get you in there. Here's the bounty. You never know, you might pull it. And let's get you onto this giveaway slab for this cute little Larvitar. Okay, cute little slab. And I'm going to give you a bonus card, okay? I like to give out bonus cards from time to time. You did so well for us. Let me give out a bonus card. I'm going to give out a nice bonus card, not a junky one. We got a nice one in here. Oh, actually, surprisingly, we don't. Give me a second, okay? I'll be right back. I'll give him a nice one. Well, let me step out of the room. I'll be right back. Kitty, you can't. You can't be in here, Kitty. Come on. I had to kick the cat out, and I couldn't be loud because my wife is in a meeting. Boy, her job's boring, man. I got a cool job. She got the boring job. We are? All right. We're dinks. Dual income, no kids. But we're ready for that kid, man. I want a bonus. Me. Nah, we're doing a bonus for our friend Mr. Shahir here. For going real deep. All right. Let's see. What do I think would be coolest for Shahir? Probably this one and this one. All right, cool. So Arcanine and Eevee. These will keep going up into those live customs. So these are real solid and quality cards for grading. Thank you. No problem, man. Yeah, I told a story about how I acquired these poker cards. I acquired them a long time ago, like 5 years ago, in a deal for sealed cases of them. Cases. Not booster packs, not like sealed decks. Cases of them. And so I got a great price at the time. And so I'm able to hand those out pretty generously if I feel like it. And I've been doing that a lot. All right. Whew. Let's see what's going on now. What time is it? It's 1:25, and it's a Thursday, is it? Okay, cool. So we're not wrapping up yet. We have no orders in the queue, but I want to show this off to you guys. So we have this brand new jumbo pack break. Now you notice it's not as fat as some of the other ones, but that's because the cards inside of the jumbo pack are more expensive individually. So you got this Freerin, that's kind of pricey now. Did you know that? We got this Naruto, that's a little pricey. Here's a bonus card. You get this bonus tops promo, a box topper. Here's a prismatic. Here's Death's Arrivals, Phantasmal Flame. Ascended Heroes is in here. That's a little bit expensive. So there you go. Maybe that's the one that has the SIR. I shouldn't say that. And there's some Korean. So a couple pricey packs in there. And we'll keep adding booster packs to this if no one joins. But there you have it. Ascended Heroes in that round. And then the binder break got some fresh cards in it as well. That's the goal. Binder break receives free cards every day. Look at this. Until people decide they want in. That's really cool, man. Passimian. What did we add today? We added the Squirtle. Something else was added too. I think it's at the back. Lots of this stuff. Lots of this stuff. Metacam, Arcanine. Lots of Sonic. All right. So we added this vintage Dragon Ball Z card. This is vintage. It's fresh from the box. Cardos. It's got a little hollow Z down there. There's a Karuta, Energy Retrieval, this cool Poker or Boo. This is Retro Mario. Here's Vulpix, Nidoran, Ponyta, Drapion, and two really quality hollows. So the Dene is from Unified Minds, it looks like. And the Litten is a McDonald's 2025 promo. See that? 2025. So there's a nice Litten, and it's a good time to be collecting that. So there you have it. Some cards added to the binder break. It only goes off when people want it. So we just keep adding to it until people actually want it. All right. Can you open 4 packs from my bag? Can I keep the bulk? For the McDonald's packs, you want to open them and keep the bulk. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. So, 2, 3, 4. Let's snip these. Ready? Snipping this. Okay. Nikkei box topper. Let's see. We've got Fui Coco. All right, Fui Coco in pack number 1. Here's Klauf. All right, Klauf's in pack number 2. Here's Quaxley. And here's Sprigatito. All right. Pre-grade on the Gengar. Okay, you got it, Mr. Shahir. Let's toss this up here. Yeah, that Gengar could be worth some serious money in a 10. He scares me. The English print's never that good, so let's find out how he's looking. I feel like the moment we turn him around, we're going to be sad. All right. The price at 19, I would just say, is opening early fee. You probably do have a limited supply. Absolutely have a limited supply. That's right. No ETBs out. No booster bundles out. It's just these weird tech stickers. I scrambled to buy them when I did because I didn't know that's what you had to buy. So, and I had already dumped a bunch of money into the booster bundles. So it was difficult acquiring them because the time had already passed and it was just no good. But so if you think I'm getting rich selling Ascended Heroes, you are wrong. The guys who got distributed Ascended Heroes are getting very rich. Those guys are making an F ton of money. And then they're sold out. And then I'm making a little bit of money. Seriously, just a little bit. And it's just how it is right now. It's just bad right now. So I lost money on Prismatic. Did you know that? So Prismatic, when I was selling that, it was the same deal. I was barely making any money, and then Prismatic got cheaper. And because I bought so much of it at the high price, every single sale of Prismatic, I was losing like $1.20. That's how bad it was for me. And we sold like a couple cases that way. So I lost an F ton of money on Prismatic. It's tricky, man. Being a card shop's kind of like gambling. Kind of like gambling. They don't allocate much to card shops anyways. And so what they do too is they go out and they buy from the secondhand market from whoever does have it, and you're basically betting on how bad the market wants that card. Wow, that looks really clean on the back actually. Okay, so the card looks really clean, but when we're looking closer at it, if you look at it top to bottom, you're seeing an off-centering problem top to bottom. Let's see the front of the card again. Yeah, so if you're looking at the front of the card, you can actually see the bottom is fat. Okay, so I'm handing a 9 out to this guy. Beware, it could grade lower than 9. But we're going to hand out a 9. 9 for off-centering. It's otherwise very clean. Come on, Pokemon. All right, but that was Gengar. Let's do another one for you. Let's grab that. So we did that one. Let's get you another one. This one's a free grade. Let's get that Meryl done. I like the way he looked from the front. So let's take a look at the back. So here's Meryl. And I bet you he sells for like 200 or some crazy amount in a 10. At the start, maybe. I don't know if he stays that way, but it's very cute. Who drew this? Rond? Oh, yeah. So he's pretty clean on the back other than this one part right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see there's a tiny, almost like a dent on the left side. Now, that's very subtle. I don't know if that would cause it to lose a grade, but the grading companies are getting pretty insane these days, so it's a weakness for the grade, okay? Certainly, it's not a black label, so we'll call it a 9.5 plus. Where would I send it? I'd send it to PSA, okay? So there's a free grade on the Meryl. Let's test out your Rayquaza. Let's get him a free grade on the Rayquaza. He went real deep for us, guys. Let's get him some free pre-grades. Okay, so Rayquaza. Isn't that nice? Man, that looks nice. Got to check surface because there can be micro scratches very easily on the surface. So the subtle problem I'm noticing is fat on the top in this case, thin on the bottom. And it's just a subtle difference. It's not a big difference. Okay, but the back of the card is really a problem. The back of the card has some kind of strike right here. And then it's got a white dot on this side, which absolutely kills it. This card receives an 8 as a pre-grade. Multiple problems are noticed. All right, there you go, Mr. Shahir. Oh, man, it's tough out there. Try the Merrill, I'd say. The Merrill's worth it. Hey, you want a pre-grade on those pokers I gave you, though? Watch this. Where'd the other one go? The poker cards are nice. They come straight out of a fresh deck, and they're super nice, man. They tend to grade 10, and then, you know, it's just a matter of when they sell. Not if they sell. All right, let's see if you get a 10, because you can still miss a 10 on these. I have. Okay, actually, so there's subtle issues in the upper left-hand corner. It's not the cleanest corner. It looks like it's sort of like, sorry, my hand's a little shaky there. So it looked like it was shaking. Let's see. You know, actually, I don't think that this is a straight 10. I'm going to call this a weak 10. I'm going to call this 9.5 plus. So you see sort of like these subtle folds in the texturing. They're very subtle. But I think that's caused by pressure when the machine cuts the corner. Let's try this one out. Well, this one has the same issue. So actually, maybe that's just normal for these. Centering is immaculate, though. All right, I'm going to call this a 10 minus, actually. So I think this could be called 10 minus. I think when I see the other card having the same subtle difference in the appearance of the edge, I think it's fine. So these two cards, I don't know if I would send these off for 10s. I didn't talk about it, but there's a subtle texturing difference right here. And I wouldn't send these to Beckett, but those might be 10s at PSA. Yeah, the Eevee's real close. I think that those corners do that because there's, again, all this pressure when the machine cuts through the paper, through the cardboard. But it doesn't look like a flaw. It just doesn't look perfectly smooth like plastic. There it is. All right. How much time before you send your next tag submission? Not a lot of time. It could be any day. But it might just be a personal submission. I might just submit one of my own. All right, thank you, Shahir. There's your pre-orders. Not your pre-orders, your pre-grades. How about we take a second and price up a slab or two, because we're supposed to be rotating these, remember? So what do we have here? Pokemon Red Squirtle. Oh, yeah, somebody was just asking about these Pokemon Poker Red cards. So when you search for these, you have to type in playing cards, comma, poker, Squirtle. You have to check both keywords. So let's see what we got now. Red Poker Squirtle is $250. All right. Well, there he is. So he's up to date. His price hasn't changed. He's good. Okay, here's Raikou, grading 10. He's from 2018, Super Burst Impact. That's super cool, man. So there's another Super Burst Impact card. We had a Meganium. It was only $50, but what is this one? Super Burst Impact Raikou. So you can actually get one for cheaper, $68. We're going to lower our price to match that. We don't want to be overpriced. Okay, that price has been checked and updated. And then here's this cute Rocket Zapdos. I'm a big fan of that. PSA 10, Glory of Team Rocket, Zapdos. Here he is. Wow, they want $60 for that bad boy. They want more than $60. They want $64 in import fees. And then the cheapest one in the United States is $75. Our price is too low. So we'll match the Japanese $64 and we'll have no import fees. And the cheapest one in America is $75. What the hell? Probably just the case that more people haven't graded this because, I mean, honestly, he's just a common, right? He's just a hollow common. He's not super rare. But it shows that there's going to be future, in my opinion, that's a sign there's going to be future demand for those rockets. All right, this guy has to go to 250. There he is, just like the Squirtle, huh? Quality stuff. Okay. Still some good cards, huh? We have a little order from Exadrian. He says 2 Destined Rivals. 2 Destined Rivals. You got it. Anything for you, baby. Oops. Dropped my scissors there. You guys are very good with the likes, by the way. I see we're up to 45 likes. There you go. The evening stream, not as good. Here's Growlithe, Zamazenta, and here's Shaman, Roserade. Very cute, man. All right. That's for you, Exadrian. Let's see. Where is Exadrian? He would be like over here or something. Zach Allen's over here. Boop, 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 a doop, boo. What is this music, man? Hold on. That's Yugi Tao. Whew, so many bags, man. Will, Exadrian. I found you. Took a second there, though. Oh, you were opening up that Naruto. Take a look at that, guys. So you'll notice with this Naruto Tamari, this says 25 out of 25 on the front of the card, so you can see the numbering. Not only that, though, the card itself is actually holographic, whereas a standard Topps Naruto card is non-holographic. So this is a hit. And if that were to grade 10 for him, he would probably make a profit on that, selling it, if he sells it, which I don't know why you'd want to if you're a big Naruto fan. Because I don't think there's ever been a Topps collection for Naruto before. That makes it pretty unique. Okay, let's see. How much time before? I already read that. Let's see. Got my real estate agent telling me a whole bunch of Republican things. He's like super Republican. Let's get this rotated. This is causing some screen problems. Turning the screen red. I hate it when that happens, you know. I think we're done. It's 1:40. All the orders are empty. What a great stream. We streamed for 150 minutes, which is 30 minutes shy of 3 hours. So this is 2.5 hour stream for the morning time stream for Thursday. We're going to be live for the evening stream, and I got to go live earlier so we can do a longer evening stream. Because we can't, our trick to a longer evening stream can't just be to stream like, you know what I'm saying, like stream till 8:30 or some trick like that, because I just lose my evening with Karis. I don't get to spend any time with her. So I can't do that. That can't be the trick. What's he saying? Oh, he says all this stuff. Okay, hold on. Exadrian says 1 more Destin and a pre-grade on the Naruto. I'll do that for you right now. He says all kinds of stuff, man. He like mass texts everybody. John Gibson says he sent me 3 text messages. You ready? Here goes. So they're big texts. They're not small. Okay, he says, nonpartisan research is sounding alarm on Rashida Tlaib's serious concerns related to her affiliations with individuals linked to designated foreign terrorist entities. Tampon Tim, Omar Ellison, Prickster, Newscom, Zofran Mondani, Alexandria Cortez, Sleep with the Enemy, Eric's. This is all true, by the way. This is all his text. Could I show you without showing his name? Hold on, let's see. I don't want to show his name because I feel like that's unfair. There we go. Let's see. Jasmine Crockett, all woke, dishonest America, last socialist, communist, Marxist, incompetent Democrats, all supported by fake news Hollywood and Democrats. And current rumor says communist Democrats are gaining huge support and favorite in the midterms. Talking about alarms. What is he saying, bro? That's one of 3 texts he sent. So he sent a total of 3 of those. And so the next text is woke socialist, communist, Marxist, incompetent Democrats say they are opposed to voter identification. Perhaps that's why Democrats favor sanctuary cities and open borders to sustain and enhance their fraudulent voting. Wake up, America. Woo! He sends those every single day, if you didn't know that. He loves to mass texts. He's, I think he's like 75 years old or something like that. He's an older gentleman. He helped us buy our homes. Lake of the Ozarks, man, it's really, really Republican. It is not kind of Republican. It's like 80% Republican. And, you know, Missouri is a red state. Well, this is like the reddest part of the red state. If you go out on your boat, you see all these other boats with like Trump flags and all this other crazy stuff. And there's a feeling to it. I don't know. It's sort of like, I don't know. It's like you're in the heartland or something like that. I don't know how to describe it. It's a very odd feeling. You're like, you know, you're with your racist uncle or something like that. You know, that's the feeling. So it's a very strong feeling of that out here. And I don't hate it. It's kind of, it's weird. It's sort of like, you know, nothing happens out here. That's what it is. Because I lived most of my life in St. Louis. I lived almost my entire life in St. Louis. Now I'm out here, and you just know nothing goes on out here because no one will tolerate it. No nonsense will happen out here. No one in this area will tolerate any nonsense at all. It'll be shut down so fast. We are. So that's what's nice about it out here. It's real, real, real nice that way. Here's tomorrow. It's like having a bunch of racist old people, and they're just like, hey, we're not doing that. Here's Tamari. What do you got? Ooh. Can I, hold on. Let me take a close look. Okay, so I don't want to touch your card too much, but if we zoom in on the Tamari, Mr. likes the racist vibes. It's not purely a racist vibe. I don't think that's the right term. It's more like, it's like extreme love for law and order. Extreme levels of love for law and order. They won't tolerate any kind of homeless behavior. They don't tolerate drugs out here. There's not a bunch of drugs all over the place. They don't tolerate trash. They don't tolerate anything. And that's what's nice about it. If you go to a place where people don't tolerate anything, at first you're like, oh, that's a bad thing. Ooh, there's like a scratch here. But you get used to kind of this feeling of walking into Walmart knowing that you're safe and it's clean. You know what I mean? Or that the people here, they won't protect you with the law. The law will come after you like really hard if you break the rules. So you're not going to be protected or anything. Ooh, because that's what the people out here like. They like it that way. All right, Tamari, what did we see? We saw some gunk on the edge. So there was some edge problems up here. And there was a micro scratch here. The front of the card's really clean. Let's look at the centering. So if we're looking at the centering, this is shifted to the left and fat on the right. So we can see that. I don't really know how to judge top to bottom. As we tilt the card, we detect a dot here and a dot here that probably shouldn't exist. Your card is going to be handed a 6. Tamari 6. Here we are. All right, now does that mean it's worthless? No. It's still a 25 out of 25 Hollow Tamari. It looks very nice. You might grade it with a company like Tag just to get it graded cheap and just to have it display really nice. You might grade it with no grade. So you might say no grade on it. Or you can put it into a magnetic holder and never grade it and just sell it for its raw value all the time, okay? So those are some options with this card. But it's got too many problems going on for it to grab a 9 or a 10. There you go. There you go for the grade. A 7. You could hope for a 7. I'm going to give it a pessimistic 6, but you could hope for a 7 in there. All right. Yeah, like guys like that real estate agent, they're common out here. And you think at first that's a really bad thing. If you go to the schools, though, you don't wonder if anyone's touching the kids. It's like Amish out there. There's these beautiful schools out here in Lake of the Ozarks. They're really nice. And they have like school, I've been to one. They have like these school days where it's like a festival and they're raising money. Everyone seems like they're from the hometown. There's this feeling like everybody knows each other. There's no tension, there's no stress. It's very, very clean, and it feels wholesome. Isn't that crazy? It feels like actually wholesome, which I don't think most public schools have that anymore. I don't think they do it anymore. Out here in the middle of nowhere, it feels wholesome. Like you're like, I could leave my kids here, you know? I could leave my kids here and they're not going to do drugs or get into like, I don't know, like some horrible thing with somebody. So there's a strong feeling of safety and just orderliness. And I grew up, like I said, I spent my whole life in St. Louis. We didn't even have it that nice in St. Louis, you know, like in the early 2000s. I don't remember that, you know. So it's there's something to it. You have to see it for yourself, and then you will know. You'll be like, oh, that's actually kind of nice, because you can get addicted to that feeling really fast. You're like, man, you know, you want your kid to join like a little sport team or something. I'd probably do it out here. But you lack things too. You really do. You lack places to go, like cultural things, festivals. There's not too many. Probably like Broadway plays, not too many. So, but we do have an amphitheater with some fun people who play. I watched Tom Segura at the amphitheater. Was it last year? I think it was like last year. I don't remember when. So there's still stuff to do out here. It's just not as much. A lot of boating out here. But you can't beat the views. The nature out here is so beautiful. And you really don't feel like a mass shooting's going to happen. There's not enough people for a mass shooting. I mean, there could be a shooting, but it just wouldn't be a mass shooting. There's just not enough people. And but you never know. Anything could happen anywhere. So maybe I've gained a false sense of safety just because I'm out here. All right, but let me show you the view real fast, just for fun, guys. Let's take a look. You've already seen it. Most of you guys have already seen it. But it's just a nice day, and I'll probably go walking after this stream because I got to have a walk, you know. I got to get some healthy walks in. The snow's all melted, but the lake is still icy. Take a look at this. There's a lot of this nature outside. That's the view from my window. How nice is that? This is what you come out here for. You don't necessarily come out here for the population. So yeah, there's some cranky old people and they take it too far, but man, not only is that really nice, but it's super affordable. You can't afford that in a lot of other places that have lake houses. All right. Yeah, try to buy a lake house in Lake Tahoe. Good luck. They're like $12 million. All right, guys. Well, can you shout me out? Shout out to Applaz? Wait, I think that's an old comment. Hold on, let me open this back up. All right. Oh, my God. Wow, I can stop there all day and relax. It is actually very nice. You really could sit out there and relax. When Karis and I are working in the weekdays, that's what we do. We just sit in a chair outside when the weather's nice, and then we go back to work after like a break. So it's very, very nice. Well, I'm hopping off, guys. I'll see you for the nighttime stream. If you haven't smashed subscribe, you should consider it because YouTube will tell you when I'm live, okay? We'll be live in about 3 hours. I'll see you there, everybody. See you later.